So now we're going to practice composition and composing a program using the principles of composition, and then passing that data into execute template when we execute our template, and then showing that data on our template. So we're going to practice that. And then after this, we're going to have some hands-on exercises, which are going to ask you to do the same thing and reinforce these skills for you. If you feel like you're an awesome programmer, if you're getting all this, or if you are an awesome programmer, regardless of whether or not you feel like you are, obviously just skip over this video and the hands-on exercises and keep moving. But if you are just kind of getting into this, or this is new to you, or you just want the practice to make sure you've got the skills, make sure you go through these hands-on exercises and watch this video where I kind of give you the intro to what you'll need, provide a little bit more information on doing this stuff, so when you get into the hands-on, you got it well. All right, so that said, you might want to check out composition versus inheritance on Wikipedia, just since we're talking about it. Composition versus inheritance, Wikipedia. Right here, composition over inheritance, Wikipedia. And it's pretty cool. And I like this article. And it talks about polymorphic behavior and the use of interfaces, right? The use of interfaces to allow you to achieve that polymorphic behavior. And so it's kind of cool just to read through. So this is what you could get to when you're composing your program well and you're passing in your data structure. Your code, your templates could be really readable. So you might just pause the video here and take a look at that. And hey, fall term classes, range over the fall courses. So here's the fall term. Range over the fall courses, and give me the number, name, and units of each course. So I think that's pretty readable. So the first example, though, we're going to start out with is just a person and name and age, and give them a name and age and pass in. And so to do that, we just print out name and age. Pretty straightforward. And sorry if that was quick, you've got the code. You could go look it up. And then the next one is person and 00. I called it 00 this time. And 00 is a person, but they also have a license to kill. And so here I create a variable of type 00, a value of type 00, and assign it to a variable. And there it is. And then I pass that in, and this is how I access the data. So we have an inner type promotion because name is a person, right? And age is a person, but those fields get promoted. The inner type gets promoted to the outer type. And license to kill is right there. And so we have a little conditional logic. If license to kill. And then the last one here is I'm going to create a year. And a year is composed of the fall, spring, and summer semester. And a semester is made up of just a term. So I have that semester, fall, spring, or summer as text. And it's also a slice of course, right? So a bunch of courses is a slice of course, and a course is a number, name, units, and string. So it's really nice when you get composition correct, right? And you get this thing where you're embedding. I've embedded, or I've used, right, this here, and I've used this here. It's like, that's totally cool. I really like that. So there we have all that, and then I create a value of type year, and I populate it with a fall and a spring semester. And then for each semester, I put in just the text so I could easily access it. The term is fall. And the courses, I get a slice of course, and here's my struct composite literal, right? And so my composite literal is the type, and then curly braces, and then I populate it. And so a slice of course, composite literal, is made up of a bunch of different course. And a course, here's my composite literal. A course is a struct. So the type, and then the curly braces, and then populate the fields with values. And there we go. So that's how I'm doing that. And I broke this out just like this. So I don't know if that's any more readable without all the data, so you could just kind of see the structure of that. I thought that might be helpful. It helped in the classroom, some students, so I left it there. All right, so that's that. And then I pass that year into my template. And so then I get this, right? So the current piece of data is my year. And with the current piece of data being my year, I could split this, I don't know, vertically. Yeah, that worked well. With the current piece of data being my year, Then what do I have? What's the best way to show this? Current piece of data is my year, so I have a fall, and I also have a spring. And when I say term, it gives me the text. And then when I range fall courses, that's ranging over a slice of course, right? In which case, each iteration will give me a struct, which is a course, which has a field number, name, and units. Pretty nice. So structs are actually really cool for passing data into templates because you've got that field to give you an idea of what is this piece of data that I'm working with right here. So I really like structs. All right, so the next video, I will introduce some hands-on exercises.